WRVA, waking and the day starts rolling. Brush your teeth, lace your boots, let's move. WRVA.
Don't clap with your mic on.
Wake up rich and win the day. Don't spend your morning playing catch up. Richmond's morning news, we're here with you. 6 a.m., let's start it up.
I haven't even begun the program at 6:03, and I've already been admonished by Super Dave. Folks, I cannot guarantee what's going to happen on the program today.
Nobody wants to hear you clapping.
I'm getting fired up. I'm ready for the show.
Especially when the Open is playing.
Oh, I apologize. You want to restart the show?
No, we've already started now. You've already ruined it. So
there goes
there goes our perfect show.
There goes the perfect broadcast. All right. Well, let me do my best to try to recover. You know, they say great hitters adjust pitch to pitch. So let me see if I can adjust moment to moment here. So I haven't even started the program yet, and I've already got one of Dave's infamous shut up and talk.
Stop clapping and talk.
Stop clapping and talk. All right. So Herrera, just shut up. Let's get to start the show this morning. Good morning, everybody.
Who are you clapping for? You're clapping for yourself.
No, clapping to get fired up.
Oh, okay. I thought you started just, hey, I'm a great talk show host.
No.
All right.
No, I'm clapping for you. I'm clapping for the whole thing. I'm just getting ready to go. Come on. We're taking the field. We're going to do battle this morning here on Richmond's Morning News.
I'm just checking.
Standing up for truth, justice, the American way, trying to
all right, settle
bring
down,
people
Superman.
together, trying to make the world a better place, trying to frustrate all of the liberals that get mad at me, and they're already starting to send text messages before the show starts. I am fired up and ready to go this morning. Anyway, it is Thursday, June 25th, the year of our Lord 2026. Thank you so much for joining us this morning here on Richmond's Morning News. I've got actually a really interesting show planned for you today. We'll talk about something that went down in the Supreme Court yesterday. We'll also touch on the price of gasoline. We'll talk with some folks from Wounded Warrior Project. And Jim Gilmore joins us. And we have the 933 experiment all this morning here on News Radio WRVA. So as Dave said, let's just get right to it. Here's your Richmond's Morning News Brief. Either you start your morning with us or you're going to be playing catch up the rest of the day. Here is our big story of the day. USA 250, Freedom 250 celebration last night, Washington, D.C. kicks off. And it turned out to be kind of a political rally for Donald Trump.
Number one.
We have reclaimed our sovereignty, regained our liberty, restored our prosperity, and we have saved our country. In all things, we're once again putting a thing called America first.
Military bands. Sean Duffy gave a speech. Jocko Williams gave a speech. And Donald Trump came out. America's tenor came out. This was supposed to be the kickoff of this huge celebration for USA 250. National Mall, the Great American State Fair, big Ferris wheel, all kinds of things going on around Washington, D.C. But it turned out not to be what the planners originally had intended. They had grandiose plans for these big shows going on and this concert, flyovers with great jets over the top of it. But the left just started browbeating performers that had agreed to perform at the show. Martina McBride was one. And when the left came beating on him, you can't do this. You're going to just help Donald Trump. The event kind of went a different way. And the president said, fine, we'll just give speeches out there instead. If nobody on the left will allow a performer to come out here and perform at the National Mall to kick off our USA 250 celebration, then we'll do it a different way. And it turned out to be kind of a Donald Trump stump speech about how great America is and what he's been doing. To me, it was disappointing. A lot of people are saying, hey, this is great. It was great. But to me, it was disappointing that we couldn't find performers to get up there and put energy into the crowd. Listen, the military band did great, but they're not Martina McBride. They're not some of these other acts that we were hoping to see as part of this American celebration of our 250th birthday. To me, it was sad that you can't put your personal feelings and your animus aside for the other side of the aisle just to come together and celebrate as Americans. I hope we could do it. But actually, last night, I'm going to tell you, I'm the most optimistic person in the world, really disappointed that we can't come together as a people to celebrate 250 years of this great experiment we call America. All right, that was a big story for me this morning. Story number two, let's talk a little bit about the price of gasoline.
Number two.
I think this is going to be the 933 experiment. I am a capitalist through and through. I love capitalism. I was an economics major. I am a rare bird when it comes to the study of economics. I am a classical economist. In the long term, there will be full employment. I don't believe in government getting involved. I believe in laissez-faire. I think when government gets involved, you just mess up the economy. I am 100% a classical economist. That's why I'm a conservative. Now, with that being said, I'm going to tell you something. I'm getting frustrated with the price of gasoline. When you saw the conflict in Iran start, gas shot up overnight. And I asked this of economists, why is it so sticky coming back down the other way? And here's something that I think we can all point to and go, this is a reason for frustration. When the fighting started in Iran, you instantly saw gas prices hurtle to unseen levels ever. You had gas that was already in the tanks at the gas stations. Instantly, that gas became more precious because of the future oil production, and it shot up even though they had already paid for that gasoline, and it was sitting in the tanks at your local gas station. Now what I'm being told and I'm hearing from the oil industry and the gasoline stations are, well, you realize that oil that we have in the tank right now, that we bought that at a higher price when oil was over $100 a barrel. That's why that gasoline prices have been so sticky and they haven't come up. Let us sell through all of this, and then we can lower prices again. No. If you had a shot up on the speculation of what it was, and then you don't shoot it back down, something's wrong with that. Donald Trump's looking into it. Again, I am the biggest capitalist in the world. I am laissez-faire, but capitalism only works when you have people that follow the rules. And I just don't know what's going on. I'm glad they're going to look into that. That's the second big story. We'll talk about that during the 933 experiment. We'll open up the phone lines and let you talk about it here on News Radio WRVA. All right, story number 3, Donald Trump versus the world.
Number 3.
All right, third story we're going to talk about today. SCOTUS, Donald Trump loses when it comes to immigration and things he wants to do over there. A judge sets Donald Trump back when he's talking about voter registration, and he gets into a little bit of a brawl with the Senate, shouting match between him and Tom Tillis yesterday. So it's Donald Trump versus the world. Donald Trump trying to change things, make America great, whatever you want to call it. But right now, the Supreme Court's going to push back on him. A federal judge is going to push back on him on his immigration plans. And Donald Trump, and I think this is important, the SAVE Act. We haven't talked about it enough, but we're going to start talking about it. Why is it such a bad thing to ask for someone's proof of citizenship to vote? Tell me why. What is it? What makes it so awful that you would actually say that and you'd actually stand up about it? Can I do the same thing about drinking? Do I have to show my ID to buy a beer, but I don't have to show my ID to vote? The two don't square up. We'll talk about that coming up here on Richmond's Morning News. All right, story number 4, World Cup action tonight. The United States of America back taking on, I'm not even sure who they're playing because I haven't been watching.
Number 4.
With the U.S. team's World Cup success, suddenly you're really into soccer. But like most Americans, you don't know what you're talking about. You should download Soccer GPT.
Welcome to Soccer GPT.
With Soccer GPT, it's 90% confidence, 10% understanding. What's going on now, Soccer GPT?
Their shape is good, but their spacing is inconsistent.
You know, their shape is good, but their spacing is inconsistent. Okay, what else?
Their delivery on set pieces has been excellent. They're just not getting enough bodies in the box.
The set pieces are great, but they got to get more bodies in the box.
Wow, you really know your soccer, Donnie.
And you'll never miss a shot with Soccer GPT's Alexi Lawless feature.
My AYSO coach, when I was 9, knew more than Alexi Lawless.
My AYSO coach knew more than Alexi Lawless.
Boy, Donnie, your Alexi Lawless comments are on point.
Thanks, Soccer GPT.
Soccer GPT, turning casual fans into insufferable experts since yesterday.
That is outstanding. All right, tonight USA will take on Turkey. Game starts East Coast time. I think it's 10 o'clock. They're playing in Santa Clara. They can't call it this Levi Stadium. I'll call it Levi Stadium. They made them cover up the Levi logo in front of the stadium. Anyway, they'll take on Turkey. They're on to the next round, which they call the knockout round. You lose, you're out. Probably it looks like they're going to be playing Bosnia maybe And the next round, by the way, I did look this up using ChatGPT yesterday, Super Dave. You there with me? Are you still mad at me for clapping?
No, I'm here.
This is America. I will clap when I want. No one tells Rich when to clap and when not to clap. We fought 250 years ago for the freedom for me to clap whenever I want, Super Dave.
You can clap all you want. Just turn your mic off.
See, again, this is the freedom that we fight for every day in this country. I looked it up. There was talk about, depending on how the rounds went for this first round, could the USA play Great Britain on July 4th? That's out the window, Dave. So
1 minute to A+ Roofing.
I'm upset about that. Anyway, that is today's Richmond's Morning News. What do you think?
I was honored to be a part of it.
Okay. Do I got time for one more? If I do it real quick?
Real quick.
Okay. Let me give you one more. Today is World Beatles Day. I think it's 1967. The Beatles performed 5 continents live. 400 million people watched this.
This is Steve Race in the Beatles recording studio in London, where the latest Beatle record is at this moment being built up. With some friends in to help the atmosphere, this is quite an occasion.
All you need is love, love. Love is all you need.
All right, so Super Dave, you never saw the Beatles, I imagine.
I never did, no.
All right, so this morning for the James River Air text line, Dave and I were kicking this around when we were planning the show today. Dead or alive, you could just see one show, only one show for the rest of your life. You just get to see one show. That's it. You get to see one show only. Who would you want to see, dead or alive? You only get to pick. You only get to see one more show for the rest of your life. Just one. Who would you want to see, dead or alive? Dave?
Probably Jimi Hendrix.
Ooh, okay. I got a bunch I was thinking about. You know
I've got, there's a lot more than one, but if I could only pick one, probably Jimmy.
I might go Ray Charles.
That's on my list. I missed Ray Charles. This is, we're gonna go late here just because I'm talking now. But
shut up and talk.
He's one of the people I missed because I saw when I was a long time ago. Johnny Cash was coming to where I was in New Mexico, and I go, oh well, I'll see him next time. Well, he never toured again because of Parkinson's. After that, Ray Charles played at one of the casinos there. I go, I'll see him next time. He died like a year later.
Oh no!
So and so ever since then, whenever there's a chance to go see somebody,
you got to go.
I went and saw Paul McCartney, B.B. King before he died. So it's I'm trying to see a lot of people before they die.
Oh, by the way,
or stop touring one.
By the way, today's show is I already have 2 mistakes. So I clapped into the microphone. Usually I clap before we get going. Come on, let's go. But I turned my microphone on early, and someone pointed out Great Britain does not have a team in the 2026 FIFA World Cup. England did. Scotland did. How dare you call them Great Britain, you brute?
Yes, he is correct. They are called England in the tournament.
Okay, then I'll tell you this. Stop using the stupid term nil. That's a British term. It's not an international soccer term. And in Britain, they have a pitch. The rest of the place, they have soccer fields. Take that. I do know more about soccer than I'll let on. I just don't want to admit it. Today's program brought to you in part by A+ Roofing. I keep telling you.